Hello, everyone. Welcome to Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. I am Catherine. I am so excited. I have been at the craft table this week and I have been creating DIYs. Now, listen, I will have regular DIYs coming your way. I will also have Christmas DIYs coming your way. And those will be going like basically every other video. I'm ready to get them done and I have quite a bit to clean up from old Christmas. So why not go ahead and show you what I'm doing with these items along the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. First of all, if you've got those filler ornaments, I must have like 2 or 3 totes of them. Those are ornaments that basically, you use in the background and you have the really pretty elaborate ornaments in the front. It makes a tree look full. Wow, I'm gonna put those to use in this DIY. That way, if you love what you make today from this DIY, you might even consider having it out all year long. Now, let me give you a hint. That DIY is in this frame right now. I'll give you 2 seconds to find it. 1,000, 1,000. Okay, I think you found it, but let's go ahead and jump right into this DIY and you will be inspired to create your very own. These are Dollar Tree ornaments, so I was not trying to save the caps for future use. It's much more efficient to remove the cap and the lid opening of the ornament at the same time with the pliers in my hand. So much faster. Whether you're removing the cap or the cap and the lid of the ornament, it's best to rock the pliers back and forth. That way it's a pretty clean break. While I was removing the caps, my hot glue gun was heating up. Now I prefer to make a hole that is comparable to the size of the hole that you get when you remove the ornament top. And that is why you want to use the smaller hot glue gun. It will make the perfect size. It can take about 25 seconds to make the second hole. So the arrangement I'm going for is silver and champagne, alternating. And by the way, there's glitter on these ornaments, so do not have on any hand cream, lotion, or anything like that on your hands because it's going to get all over you. I'm going to be threading fishing line through the holes in these ornaments. And I know you guys may not have an upholstery needle, but I do, so it's much faster for me to do it this way. However, I have an alternative for you. You can use a skewer as your threader. And if you have that, you can just hot glue your thread or twine to one end of that skewer and then thread the twine or the thread through the ornaments. Does that make sense? But I just happen to have an upholstery needle and it was much faster and easier with the fishing line. And also on the end of the fishing line, I am gluing that line to a skewer. That way I don't have to run the risk of having the entire line pull all the way through the entire arrangement. I think you get what I'm saying. I hope this is not confusing. No, it's not. I don't think so. Not at all. You guys are brilliant. Having that skewer on the end really anchors the piece. It keeps the fishing line from coming all the way through when I pull a little hard on the other side. The next thing I did was to create a bling wrap tassel. So basically you have that loop at both ends of your arrangement, and you simply just thread in your tassel piece. And this is about maybe an 8-inch piece. Just fold it over that loop and wrap around some bling wrap, and you've got a bling wrap tassel. And of course, you cut the little sections so that you will have tasseled strings in bling wrap. I inserted 2 small pieces of the bling wrap into my fishing line loop, and then I applied that small band that you see there on the screen around the tassel. And of course, I cut all of my little tassel strings. The bling wrap and the brooches are from Totally Dazzled. Hey, Natalie. This was my way of reminding you guys to purchase the cylinder of ornament that have all of the complementary colors in them, or either the shades and tones of one color, in this case the blue. And I purchased this several years ago from At Home. You'll see them there. And I just wanted to show you how easy this could be, where you could pull together something really, really pretty to complement your current decor or current color palette in your home. Or you can just veer off the path for the holidays, adding that additional pop of color. And of course, I am using the fishing line because you can't see it, and it's just magical to wonder, how are these ornaments being held together when it's that invisible fishing line? So I broke one of my skewers in half, and I'm going to tie a piece of the skewer to both ends. So that way, as I'm making my tassel, it doesn't pull all the way through. I took a piece of cardboard and, of course, wrapping my yarn around it. And this is about a 4-inch tassel. And then I applied it through the loop of the fishing line, again on the end of the strand of ornaments. I didn't realize I was out of the camera frame, so you did not see how I completed that tassel. But there's more to come, and you'll see how I did it. 4th of July is over. Live in a military town. It is forever something red, white, and blue around here. Existing ornaments, once again, these faded pearl ones from Dollar Tree, red ones from an old Christmas faux arrangement, and the blue ones just grabbed from another bin. Here we go. Mix it up. I love it. You can be creative with this project. Okay. When you're going to use a variety of sizes, just make sure you tighten the twine just a little bit. Fishing line is very flexible. I think this is for a 15-pound weight. And you want those to be lifted up off of the floor, sort of like they're floating in between the larger ornaments. Time to make the tassels. I originally tied the fishing line a little too tight on one of the ends, so I had to use the upholstery needle to help me to open up that tight knot. And then I just simply attach the yarn, and then we'll go back and straighten it out, and then we'll wrap the yarn around it horizontally, and we'll have our tassel. That's how easy it is. Okay, don't cut that fishing line too short. Leave it about 2 inches long. That way you can just hide it within the tassel. In the event something goes wrong and you need to open it up again, it's pretty easy and pretty durable. So just hide it within the tassel. Besides, you can always use it to tighten up the whole piece all over again. Yes, indeed. We can do a little Moroccan with the melamine dishes, or we can take it out to our outdoor living spaces for coffee or tea. Tell me, which one was your absolute favorite? Was it the Glam Girl? Was it the red, white, and blue? Was it the shades and tones of blue that's in this frame? I can't say left or right because I don't know what the camera is doing right now. But tell me, which one was your favorite? Okay, since you have stuck with me up until this point, you're going to get a bonus. How many of you love vase fillers? I'm not a fan of them in my home. However, I do have some, and I was about to toss these because they've been sitting in this bag in the closet forever. Guess what I decided to do with them? Yep, using the same technique. And now you can't stop me from loving them. Let's jump right into this DIY. This is the first bag of vase fillers I've ever purchased, and I'm not using them properly. So guess what's inside? It's a thin shelled ping pong ball. I kid you not. So yes, we will use our tiny glue gun once again. To quickly create a hole in these fillers, just peel back a little bit of that outer shell, whatever material it may be, twine or either little pieces of bark. Just peel back a little bit and then place the tip of your hot glue gun directly onto your little ping pong ball inside of this filler. It'll go a whole lot faster. Now these, they had a styrofoam center, so I just made a kebab. And here is how I wanted them to flow. Because of this earthy, natural vibe here, I decided to use burlap twine on these. So we're gonna have a burlap tassel as well. Let's be realistic. Not everybody's going to have upholstery needles in their supply bin. So you might have a skewer, and this is perfect. Just take some hot glue and attach your burlap twine or your fishing line to it and thread it through your ornaments or vase fillers. That's all you have to do. Just remember, on the fishing line, you want to make sure that it's a double thread, not a single thread. And you can do the same thing here. This can be a double, but there's no need. This is a really thick piece of twine, so let's just keep it single. Some of these vase filler packs are really beautiful with a variety of colors and textures. So take note of those. Don't count them out as I have in the past. Now, I know that you notice here that there is a bunch of little residue or crumbs coming out of these pieces. You can also apply a light acrylic spray on these. Once you're all done, just hang them up somewhere and just spray them, and you won't have to worry at all about the shedding onto your furniture. The same thing will apply with those glitter ornaments. The same thing. Just spray them with some acrylic or paint them with Mod Podge. That's your choice. But me, I'm just having fun with them. I'm not going to apply anything. I'm making an effort to get you guys the supplies very quickly for my DIYs, so be very sure to click onto my Amazon store and click onto the picture of the DIY. Next to it, you'll find the supplies that I use to create the DIY. So go ahead and click onto the Amazon boutique in the description box of this video or on my main page on YouTube. You can find it there. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of your support. All right, take a look at them. This is the reveal of all 4 DIYs. I already know that there is going to be a question about this item, so let me go ahead and address it right now. This is a DIY. It is what I call my mercury glass snowman. I made it several years ago when my hair was longer and blacker. Anyway, guys, I will link that video in the description box here, and I will also place it on an iCard so you can see how that was done. It's very, very easy for you to take glass bowls and turn them into mercury glass, etc., etc. You'll enjoy that DIY for the holidays as well. And it's got to be about maybe 5 years old. Yeah, I'm amazed at how great it still looks, and it's still in great condition. Well, that's it for me, guys. I hope you liked today's video. I know how it feels to have videos taken from my channel and put on larger channels, and they blow all the way up. So if you'll help me out by saying I like this video and I'm sharing this video, and help it go viral on this channel so no one else takes it, okay? Would you help me do that? I love the DIY. I know you do too. Your comments are amazing. And don't forget to tell me which one was your favorite, from the vase filler to the red, white, and blue, the shades of blue down to the glam. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, stay in prayer and stay creative.